So I wanted to come here and give you guys some tips on posing and posing while being plus size. I've seen quite a few videos here on YouTube about posing or how to pose from women that seem to be of smaller size, single digits. So I wanted to come here and kind of give you guys my tips and tricks on how to pose and look my best. I just want to say the first thing first in looking good or feeling good or being confident in your photos is you have to love you. Girl, you have to love you. Nothing looks better than when you're happy on the inside. No one else is gonna love you more than you. And if you're not happy with yourself or happy with your appearance, that shines through like a beacon in the night. Okay, so whatever you need to do to get to your happy place, you know, even if you're not there yet, you have to be happy in the midst. You know, I'm not at my goal weight, but I'm happy. I'm loving me. I'm loving that, you know, how I look and how I feel, and I feel like you can see it. When I'm not happy or I have an attitude, you can definitely sense it, and not only in just my photos, but in my tone and how I speak. And it may sound cliche, but you know, you just have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Yeah. The biggest things is to know how to dress for your shape, right? So you can have very curvy women, women that are heavier on the bottom or more pear-shaped, people with broader shoulders or more V-shaped or V or upside down triangular shape, someone with really no curves. I feel kind of like me, that's more straight up and down. Figure that out, and then I think what's a good jumping off point if you're not sure what to wear or how to dress yourself or how to pose, find women online, on social media, that have similar body types to you, right? So some great bloggers are Beauty Curve, Style Operator, Supple Chic, Flaws of Couture. That girl is bomb. If you're lacking confidence, if we're working on number one, step number one we're still struggling with, follow Flaws of Couture, because that girl has confidence that, and her body is, you know, not commercially perfect, but her confidence and her personality and her light makes me feel like I don't need to lose. You know, some days I wake up and I'm not the happiest with myself, but looking at her and seeing how confident she is and how secure she is in her own skin makes me feel more confident. So when I go and look at her, I'm like, I look good. Celebrities are great. They have stylists. So they have women that are paid to make them look good. So you know they should look good. Number 3, undergarments. So it's super important that you're wearing the right size bra. Everything is slim. It's not digging in you on the sides, giving you back fat, kind of cupping the boobs so that you have like a divot in between your bra and the breast. Ill-fitting clothing is the number one thing that makes me hate a photo. If I'm wearing something, I'm like, oh, why is it tucking there? Why is it nipping there? Why is this, you know, not smooth transition? Undergarments help with that, and that can make a big difference in me wanting to post a photo or me wanting to delete it. I have, you know, like 4, I think I have 4 Spanx that I really like, or Spanx-like products. So I have these high-waisted underpants. I have these other high-waisted underpants, and I like these because the seam is no show, so it won't show where it starts and stops, versus these with a thicker seam will tend to show. So I usually wear these with denim or something loose fitting, versus these I can wear these with anything. Then I have these in a longer version. So I have these in a version that comes down to my knees. So this extends to the kneecap, and I wear this with anything that, you know, maybe strapless. This is my full body Spanx, and this is it's tighter here to kind of give you some shape, and looser in the thigh. And I like I hate for my thighs to touch. You know, chafing is a real issue for me. So whenever I can put something like a barrier, something long to prevent my thighs from rubbing together, that's my go-to. Number 4 is posture. So when you're sitting down or someone's taking a photo of you and you're looking like, you're just on your phone, like, not cute. So what you'll do is you'll bring yourself to the edge of the chair so that everything is smooth in the back. Some rolls you can't hide, but as smooth as possible, right? So we're sucking in a little bit. We got our back straight. And I like to use my arm to cover this roll. So if someone's taking a photo of me, I'm not just gonna be like, hey y'all. I take my arm and I'll kind of cover it, you know, however I can. Have your back straight. Chin up. Show your neck. Shoulders back and down a little bit. I know a lot of people say shoulders up. That hides your neck and that makes you look like you don't have a neck. As a plus size woman, it's easy for our boobs to be up to our chins and, you know, everything's kind of scrunched up and it makes us look like, where is her neck? You know, you want to look longer and leaner and that makes your photo look better. So for me, I put my shoulders down so you can see my neck. That looks better, even if I'm on my phone. It looks better than being like this, you know, and everything's kind of just smushed. Another tip is with the arm. So again, if you're just kind of blobbing and, you know, on your phone doing nothing, you want to make sure you have good posture. You want to make sure that the arm is poked out. When the arm is smushed up against your body, it looks a lot bigger, right? But if you're able to move it outward and give this slimming effect, that looks a lot better in photographs. From the front with the arms, don't put your hand on your hip. Not cute. This is not cute. Hey, how you doing? Don't take photos like that. What you'll do is bring your arm back and kind of swipe the fat to the back. And then from the front, it looks smoother and smaller. Another thing that will help with the arms, if you're interested in, you know, smiling with your family or your friends and it's looking not cute, you need to be in the middle. Make your way into the middle of the photo and wrap your arms around someone. If I have 2 people beside me, kind of blocking, and all you see is my hands and the center part of me, you know, that helps. That's a trick of mine. Okay, so the next tip is the chin, right? So today's a good day, but usually I'll have a little bit of pudge, right? So when I want to hide this and it's hard to, I'll take my thumb and just swipe the fat under, and then I'll do something like a smile holding my face, you know? So I'll swipe this under, get my good side. Another thing you can do is lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth and kind of slightly open the teeth. So this is my regular smile, and from the side you can see the fat, all right? But when I lift my tongue to the roof of my mouth and hold my teeth slightly open, it's basically gone. So if someone's like taking a candid photo of you and you want to make sure that you're looking good, what you do is and wherever the camera goes, you just kind of follow. Your good side follows the camera. So if someone's over here, I'm like, so I know if they catch me, even from the side, my face is gonna look good. It's not gonna be like, girl, you so funny. The rolls are popping out, the whole chin is showing. What you wanna do is lift the head, bring the chin forward and down. So someone's laughing. It looks a lot better than, girl, you so crazy. That's not cute, okay? Another thing you can do for the chin is tilt your head towards the camera. Now for some big forehead girls like me, this is not always the best, but this really works. So what I'm gonna do is tilt my head towards the camera. So this brings all of this inward, right? When you're taking photos of yourself, always want to find good lighting, right? So I have my light source. You can see it coming just here on my face. This is good lighting for me. I don't like lighting coming from the bottom or coming from behind me where it's a dark shadow on my face. I'll go around and show you guys. As I go around the room, you can see how the light changes how I look, right? So this is not the most flattering. I'm gonna keep going around. The light's coming behind me. It's okay, but it's giving me a weird light and making me look like I have bags under my eyes. But straight on, I feel it's my best lighting. So find your light, girl. The next thing we're gonna work on is your face. So make sure that you got some depth in your face. So as plus size women, we can tend to have more rounder faces where we don't really have a lot of concavities, definition. You can contour with a little makeup. I have a little contour on today. Two things that I like to do are, one, suck in my cheeks. And this is what I do when I do like a sultry face or just like a, you know, type look. I'll do this. Another thing outside of posing is what you're wearing. I look best in darker colors because black is slimming. And also if I'm wearing prints, then I like my prints to be medium to large, right? Do you guys remember that photo of Kim Kardashian when she was pregnant and she wore that dress that looked like a sofa? It looked terrible on her. It's because that pattern was so much and it was small and it was a lot going on and it just made her look like a 4-seat sofa. For me personally, I like vertical stripes up and down. I like animal print, bigger animal print in darker colors. So if I'm gonna wear something like, I like dark denim on dark denim, or I like black on black. Lighter colors look great, but I feel like it's important they show lumps more. So lighter colors I stay away from because I don't want to look lumpy. You can easily look sloppy as a plus size woman when your clothes don't fit well or you're not wearing something that flatters you as much as it could. And I don't like anything that's too loose. If it was too tight and it was showing all my lumps and bumps, that's not flattering for me. But something loose where I can have a smoother transition between the biggest part of me and my thighs, I feel like looks best. Another thing is being high-waisted looks best. So I like it to be right above my belly button. And I feel confident. I'm not a size 4, but I'm okay with showing this midriff and going out and being okay. If it was low, this is not cute. I can't go out like this. Like, this is not cute at all. I don't know why I stopped talking, but here I'm showing you it's important to keep your body open and keep your legs closed to married men, but pop that leg out and separate the arms from your body to allow some light to shine through. Try walking shots, and when you're walking, over-exaggerate the opening of your legs and the swinging of your arms, and don't forget that chin. Another thing is try standing at a 45-degree angle versus straight on. It allows you to show off your butt and boobs, and slightly twisting the torso gives a more hourglass illusion. Another thing is you want to bring the biggest part of you away from the camera. So if I put my stomach out towards the camera, it looks huge. But if I bring it out and my shoulders up, my waist looks smaller. Same thing with my arms and my hindquarters. That if I poke it out, it looks big. But when I bring it back, it looks normal size. But booty is in, so use that tip at your own discretion. Something to do with your hands is you can play coy and kind of pick your fingers, or you can put your hand underneath your chin, play with your hair, tuck it behind your ears. You can play off guard and just swing that shit. That's always really cute. From the side to cover a bulge, if you have pockets, put your hands in the pocket and bring that fabric out from the crevice. Or like I said before, to cover that crease, swipe your arm backwards and lay the forearm in the area that you want to conceal. You posing now, honey. I hope this helped. Bye.